Okay, I have a question. I would like to know how you will solicit feedback from the student body in order to help the SBA to be representative and make decisions that represent the student body.
Why don't we start this one with Jason?
Okay. So I would do a couple of things that come to mind immediately. The first would be, if elected, I would hold listening sessions right away, just to have an open forum for folks to come. I would have them at different hours, different times of the week, just for people to come, give their feedback, ask questions. So, just putting myself out there so that the students can come and talk. My email is always open. My information is, I give out my information pretty readily for folks to get a hold of me, so if folks feel more comfortable writing to me or sending me an email, I welcome that. And then since, if elected, this would be the student organization that I would solely focus on right now. I do a lot with a lot of student organizations, but this would be the one thing that I would do. And so where my time was divvied up among organizations, I would go to different student organizations and sit in on their meetings to listen to what their issues were, and then just be a presence out there so that they would feel more comfortable coming to me if they had issues, and then working with the e-board and the rest of the SBC to address whatever the concerns or questions would be.
Michelle?
I agree with everything he said. Those are great ideas. I also think, and this is something that is like a holistic idea, but a specific example of how it would be implemented, is that I think there needs to be more accountability and visibility of the class representatives. And this isn't to say anything negative about the representatives right now. I just think that if you ask most of the people, who are your representatives, they probably wouldn't be able to name more than 3. And I think that's not appropriate. One of the things that, and this is contingent upon the treasurer saying that we can do this, because he it's either Ajit or Michael, he would control the treasury. But one of the things I would like to do is to have every month, so there's 7 representatives, every month out of the school year, we probably skip exam time, have 1 representative from each class have a small group lunch session. No more than 15 people, so A, it's not that expensive, and B, I just find that the best feedback that I've gotten from people about things that the law school needs have been in small groups. Because if we email them and say, hey, you can email the SBA Gmail, mailbox with your feedback, no one's going to do that. Thank you guys for showing up, but when you have big open, like, come to this room, very few people come and show up. But I think that if we leverage the representatives that we have so that A, they're more accountable to the people that give them feedback, and B, there's like a small group, collegial, the only rule about the pizza party is that you have to talk about the law school, I think that that will get more candid, more open feedback. Now, the only problem with that is that we're relying a lot on let's be realistic, what's going to happen, law in action. It'll be like that representative and their friends. Hopefully there would be more than that. Hopefully there would be their friends and that those people's friends and those people's friends. And we would get larger constituencies. But I think that in general, one of the things that I would like to do is get the representatives out there and their names out there and their accountability out there. One of the other things, and similar to Jason, I'm dropping all of my other responsibilities, is that I think that we interact a lot with the student orgs and the BOFC process, and then it's just like nothing. We just back away and there's nothing. I think one of the cool things that we could do, and I actually thought about this because apparently there's dean's meetings where all the deans in the entire UW system meet together. And I think what would be cool is if we could have like a president's committee where it's like all the presidents and chairs or whatever they call themselves, all the leaders of the student orgs all meet together, talk about different things, and I think we actually see this more often where like coalitions of student orgs are getting together and sponsoring stuff. It would be cool if we could talk about it in like a big group. So that would be another idea of how to, I guess, reach out to everybody.